Samanan, guys. This video is just for gents. So sisters, if you're listening, just close your ears. So this morning I had the privilege of training with celebrity DJ. Grew up really listening to his stuff. But anyway, we're training. It's quite cool. Side note, as it's so weird where I'm at right now. I feel like my F grade celebrity status is now opening up certain doors. Okay, maybe not F grade, maybe like HL grade. You know, Pelumuntu gets a selfie here and there. Go Cresta. But anyway, it's opened certain doors, and I get to really see and rub shoulders with A grades, you know, and watch how they move. And this morning we're training, and I'm watching him greeting people. You know, people walk past, he'll stop. Hey, how are you doing? They say, hey, hi, how are you doing? Hey, and I'm watching, and I'm like, people don't greet. People are very, and he's like, hey, people are rude. People don't greet. And I had said this, I think last week I was on a podcast and I was saying this to Utebs at Tribal Media House. I was saying, Muti, I went to meetings with another celebrity who she was presenting some of the stuff. And it's crazy how when she walks in, she starts greeting and she makes jokes and she talks to people and she's this and she's that and she's that. And you see with more and more people who are successful, CEOs, you see the top MDs, the founders, when they walk into a room, they're the ones that initiate the greeting and they talk to people and they know people by name. They know people's kids. They know this, they know that. And you're like, shit. There's a connection between success, you know, whether it's celebrity status, whether it's being running a top company, and actually having social skills. Machita, it's a social skill. I think a lot of people think that you're born being extrovert. No, everybody's extroverted, everybody's introverted. It just depends on the space that you're in. Some people are very, very introverted when they go into a space where they're not knowledgeable about. You know, they go into a Bible studies class, keep quiet, or they go into space like me, when I'm actually to talk about cars or I'm actually to talk about soccer. I'm introvert. You know, but when people start talking about things that I'm passionate about, I'm out there. But again, if I wanted to also be part of this conversation about cars and soccer and whatever, I then need to work on that. I need to know who the good soccer players are and stop. You know, even my kids go, who the hell is that? Again, if I'm interested in the conversations about cars, I need to find out the difference between M4, M3, so I need to work on that. It is a social skill. It takes me back to a video that I was watching of the late, great Kevin Samuels. This was probably like last year, maybe the year before, where he was speaking about that women want two types of men. You know, he speaks about the one personality being the bad boy. Women want bad boys, and the other one is the pretty boy. You know, and he breaks it down from a psychological point. The bad boy represents a rebellious nature of fuck your dad, fuck the world, fuck everybody. I can be whoever. You know, I don't need your permission. And then the pretty boy represents, you know, a genetic, softer type of a male persona that she's also attracted to. You know, and I've watched a lot of things and I've seen a lot of people and I've studied a lot of human beings, and you start realizing, Guti, the way that the world has categorized the pretty boy has been soft features, you know, like light skin, hi guys, you know, whatever, you know, and they've described the bad boy as, you know me, I'll eat your lunch. And in the world that we move in today, that's not the case. The bad boy can have the softest features. He could be as light as you want. He could have his nails done, his nose rings, whatever. And he can still have a rebellious nature. He doesn't need to be leather jackets, motorbike type of guy. He doesn't need to be that guy anymore. But he needs to be the guy who swims against the current, you know, and is not scared of being him. And all of a sudden, girls then start becoming attracted to the fact that this guy sets his own rules. And that's incredible. And you watch them gravitate. I can literally go to a video like this and go, you know what, fuck a woman. Women are stupid. I promise you still, they'll be in my DMs. Why? Because I'm going against the grain. I'm actually setting the rules. I'm saying this is how I feel. Fuck what you think. I'm going to do what I feel like doing, regardless of the consequences. Obviously, bad boys to an extent. As Funman, you get jail, I guess, about my 28, my 26, but none of that. You know, again, it's just a person who's going against status quo. And if you go against status quo in that rebellion nature, when everybody's listening to gospel music, you're listening to hip hop, when everybody's going to church, when are you behind the church having a quick quiet? Those are the type of things that then becomes the bad boy persona. Here's the mistake with the pretty boy. The pretty boy has been limited to his physical features, you know. And hey, Machita, ukhumbula ukuthi woman's biggest weakness is that they listen. They listen. Tina, as men, our biggest shortfall is that we've got eyes, you know. So regardless of how much this chick is a hoe, regardless of how horrible she is, if she's got that body and she says, hey, bra, come taste, see, parat. Like we are born with this is not good for you. But because she's got the body, she says, parat. Our problem, our weakness is the eyes, woman's problem are the ears. And that's why women will date the ugliest guy. And you will have no understanding why she's dating that guy. Like, why are you dating that guy? He's clumsy, he's oh my God, he's so good looking. How is he good looking? We could ask 100 people that, and like, no, he's so attentive, he hears me out, okay. I understand. It's an emotional thing because you are listening. You know, some guys are really good with the koka game. They're very, very silky with the words. Some guys just, they the quiet type. And what's wrong? How was your day? It doesn't mean what they're doing that deliberately. I mean, they might be dumb as fuck. But the way that they portray, the way they come across is like he's a stern tower. He's a tall tree in a forest type of, and then he falls into the pretty boy category. You know, guys that Machimila with the chiseled jawline, they fall into the pretty boy category unless they go against the grain. Unless he's a gym guy, then he's a bad boy. But Machimila with the jawline and he always cuts his hair, shang fate, and needs to clean it, he doesn't have these scrappy to our pretty boy. Guys, very simple. It's either you go against the grain or you become a pretty boy. Both of these people get to fuck bitches. Both of these people get to control a narrative how they want. Now, going back to my initial point, the socializing, the skill of being able to use this here, the skill of being able to utilize it in a way that you can get what you need. Not manipulation, not coercing, but understanding what people are social beings. You know, a lot of us want to become great soccer players by watching YouTube highlights. How the fuck are you going to improve your soccer game just watching YouTube? I'm not saying, Muti, you shouldn't sharpen your axe. Again, I go and I watch something. If I want to watch a gym video and I watch like 10, 20 minutes and I go shop. And then I take that. Then I go to gym. I go to gym. No problem, but I have to go to gym because I know what I can't get a body just purely watching YouTube. A lot of you guys watch hours and hours and hours of TikTok and Instagram and wow. Unless you are trying to improve your social media game by engaging and posting and unless that's the action that you're trying to achieve, guys, you just watch this, get motivated, go do. You can't be a better soccer player. You can't have a better six pack. You can't if you spend 90% of your time on social media. It has to be the opposite. Improve your social skills. At work, the reason why you're not getting a raise is because you don't know how to speak in the language that is required. There's a specific way to ask for a raise. You can't just be like, boss, I just wanted to talk to you. As you know, I've got another child coming. If I work hard. That's not the language. The boss is saying, Muti, I want you to give me more money. You give me more money. I will then pay you more. The boss needs that type of language. Doesn't give a fuck about what you're going through and your mom and your granny and all that shit. The boss wants to understand that how are you making him more money, therefore he can pay you more. So then when you go into those spaces, you show objective data. Ukuthi, listen, since you've gone here, the company has made 100 rand, gone from 100 rand to making 200 rand. However, your salary has stayed the same, but you have had output that is double. You now need for them to justify why your income has not doubled. That's the language that you need to speak. When you speak to girls, girls only understand with this. They understand the logic, no reason about this fazan. But this fazan, they need you to either be the bad boy where she gets attracted to this. Oh my God, this guy's so rebellious. You know, fuck my dad. I want to be he my daddy. They want that, or they want someone who can actually make them feel like, if I bust in you and you have kids, your genetics are sorted. Financially, don't worry. Right now, I've got 1 rand, but fuck, in a year's time, I'll be a billionaire. They'll believe that bullshit. Women believe that bullshit. Like, oh my God, you're so amazing, you're so good looking. Oh, that's why women today can date a guy with dreads and hate a guy who's bald. Tomorrow, date a guy who's bald and hate a guy with dreads, and just wishy-wash. You'll have women that'll say, Penton, I'll never be with a guy with nails that are painted. Nama receipt. Screenshot of my post. It's simple, bro. It's simple. It's either you move against the grain and you become that lion and you say, I don't have time to be listening to sheep. I'm going to do what I need to do. I have no time listening to the opinion of sheep because I'm a lion. So you either become that bad boy or you literally say, I'm going to just be this powerful buffalo. You know, I'm going to be this eagle. You know, I'm going to soar above. And when I stand next to other men, she's going to look and go, there's just something about that guy. And the moment you start talking to her, she goes, makes sense. Wherever you're going, I'm going with you. And the way that umpenda ngayo and the silkiness in which you speak to her, she melts. But again, this is skills that you need to practice. This is like LeBron James practicing that step back, you know, that step back jumper. You can't just listen to YouTube, and you need to go out today after watching this and practice this on 20 people. And when I say 20 people, guys and girls, because guys also, if he's not ready, we all keep on 50 rand lots of umboleka one. That's any mistake and 50 also keep her. If you can also keep her a half. The same way with girls. If you just say, no, listen, she's gonna say, okay, no, look, after work I'll come visit you. I'm nandi, soft, I'm forced, kanji. It's just understanding the social skills. From business to woman to family, understand that you need to improve your social skills. Look at the people that are successful. They are good at their social skills. Some are very much shy and introverted. I know them. But the moment they are in spaces, they know which they need to come alive. It's almost like that soccer player. If I look at, let's say, a Messi's personality, he looks like a person that likes being by himself. He looks like a person that is certainly introverted. But you can see the moment he's on the field, Action Jackson. And that's that. I know so many guys who, when it comes to presentations, they're quiet, but the moment they're in the boardroom, oh Lord. I know guys who they said the moment they're in front of girls, oh Lord, they come alive. Hey, but Tambosis, work on your social skills. Work on your social skills. Understand which category that you're trying to become, and then work in dominating those spaces. Guys, this will benefit you financially, your career. This will benefit your relationship. This will benefit your family. As long as you're working and investing in your social skills and improving, and then understand with great power comes great responsibility. Use this power for good. Anyway, please comment, tell me what you think about this vid, improving your social skills, understanding which path you'll take. Share this video far and wide if you think it will benefit anyone. Or even if you don't think it will benefit anyone, just share the video. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Hit that notification bell and have yourselves a fantastic day. And guys.